Story time, and this is a good one. It's got everything: waterfalls, beautiful vistas, amazing views, sacred sites, snorkeling, racism, conspiracy theories, homophobia, and human trafficking. Yep, it's got it all. Hang on. Several months ago, we were in Hawaii. Amazing trip. It was our second week in Hawaii. We were looking for something to do. Talking to the family at a restaurant, and our waiter overhears us. He says, "Hey, I know a guy. This guy is awesome. He offers private tours of the island. He'll pick you up. You can go all day if you want. He'll do anything you want. You can do snorkeling. He'll show you views, things that only the locals and the people from here know. Nothing touristy." We're like, that sounds awesome. Get his contact info, reach out. We are so lucky. A couple days later, he has somebody cancel, and so he can fit us in. This is great. So he comes by, picks us up in the morning. We're all ready to go. We have our bags. We load up, start driving off. Just do a little chit chat and everything. That's where we're from. Say Texas. He goes, "Oh, good, a red state." Okay, that's true. Generally it is. We are closer to Austin, so, a little less red here, but great, no problem. So we're going through, and we start driving to our very first location, and we're going to go snorkeling first. So we're driving at this beautiful spot on the coast, and as we park, he goes like, "Yeah, here's everything here. Be sure to hide everything, though, because the locals," and he says a name, which I'm not going to repeat because I could only imagine it's a slur for the natives that are in Hawaii. "They'll just steal everything you got, so you got to hide it up here. So just hide everything. They'll just steal everything." It's like, okay. So got everything down, go through, and we go snorkeling. Amazing. Beautiful location. We got to see all these fish. We saw a monk seal. It was incredible. We were just out there. He was leading us around. It was great. So we come back, get in his car. Everything's going good. We start driving to the next spot. So the next spot he takes us to is this really, really cool waterfall he's telling us about. So he pulls up on the highway, and we're talking literally just like pulls and stops beside this major road. We're just sitting there on the side. And we all get out. I don't see anything. And we walk to kind of the edge by the jungle. And then there's this little trail. And I said, "Oh, just right down here." So we start walking the trail. There are ropes because it is so steep to get down the hill where this trail is. It's just basically mudslide the whole way. So we kind of climb down these ropes, going backwards and navigating things, sliding around to get to the bottom, and we see an amazing waterfall. It is beautiful. It's supposedly where some of like the princesses and stuff would bathe. Beautiful waterfall. Just couldn't believe it. So we're down there, whole family's having fun, kids are climbing the waterfall and all that, and he pulls me aside. He's like, "Yeah, had a family down here the other day. Well, they were and he would insert where they were from and their skin color, just to kind of short circuit. Every time he talked about his previous people, he would always mention their skin color and where they're from, even though it had no bearing on his story. He just felt that was relevant information. Yeah, and their daughter was here with her girlfriend, and they were up there kissing, and the family took a photo of it, and I just couldn't believe they'd be dealing with that, especially with them. But they seemed to accept and like it, so, oh well, I don't know what's going on." I'm like, okay, lovely story. Anyway, so what's next? Get out of that place. We start driving to the next place, and we're going up to a very sacred site to do, and he's telling us stories of just different people he's driven around, and every single time he tells a story, he has to talk about the color of skin they had or where they're from, and not in a very positive light. And I'm like, dude, this is your job. This is what you're doing. But, he's driving us around. I'm not going to be combative. I'm not going to agree with him on anything, but at the same time, I'm not going to egg him on or just antagonize him for that. So, hey, let him do his thing. Just ignore it. Move on. We go check out some more, amazing sites, and that's cool. Then we're driving by another spot, and so apparently we're driving by where President Obama is building a house, or would build a house, or could build a house or something. And he goes, "Well, that birth certificate's a lie. People from here know. We know. Why was he an exchange student? Yep, we know it's a lie." And I'm like, I think they pretty much confirmed that birth certificate was real. Nope, it was a lie. You've been lied to. It's not real. He was not born here. Okay, so now we've moved from the racism into some of the conspiracy theories. That's very interesting. Okay, we can just keep doing that. All right, we're fine. Let's just keep going. So we get to the next spot. We do some beautiful views on the coast. We see this amazing coastline, some more sights, and it's about time for us to head back. So as we're heading back, we drive by and we see a sign of a missing girl. It's a poster up there, and he goes, yeah, they'll never find her. Said it's amazing the number of children that go missing in Hawaii. He said that human trafficking is just, awful here. And they come in, they fly in, and they take these girls and they smuggle them out of Hawaii and take them to other countries, which I haven't validated, but that's just horrible. And so it's like that is awful. Then he drops the next thing. He said, well, you know about Amber Alerts, right? I was like, well, yeah, Amber Alerts. Well, that was founded by a pedophile. What? Oh, yeah, Amber Alerts was created by the pedophile ring. In fact, the founder of Amber Alerts made it so they get first pick out of all the kids when they get found so they can abuse them next. I went, so they get first pick when the lost children are found and then abuse them again? Yep, that's what they do. Luckily, we were heading back to the hotel because I don't think I could hold my tongue any longer. We got back safe and sound. It was quite the trip, I do have to say. I would have never seen the sights that we saw without him, but I was kind of glad that he didn't go off on any other strange conspiracies or psychosis while we were with him.